The Kokoda Trail is nearly 100 kilometers, 60 miles, of hot, humid, treacherous, leech-infested territory running between the northern and southern coasts of Papua New Guinea. Its rainforests have exotic animals, jungles, clean water, and villages of native peoples who have lived off the land for generations. It is also the site of numerous World War II battles, fought between the Australians and the Japanese. And every year, thousands of visitors make the trek, amid the threat of everything from trench foot to death. Walking the entire trail means 6 10-hour days of walking, climbing, and swimming. Everything you need, you have to carry with you. Mountains make the miles seem even longer, and all the while you're swatting mosquitoes that may or may not be carrying malaria. Walkers are escorted by guides, and along the way, many learn about the stories of the soldiers who fought and died in the old foxholes and amid the abandoned machinery. Dehydration, broken bones, and illness are the biggest threats, but there are others. In September 2013, a group hiking the neighboring Black Cat Trail was attacked by a group of locals made up of villagers and escaped convicts. 2 porters died after the machete attacks, and 7 others were severely wounded, including one Australian who took a spear in the leg. Passports and personal belongings were stolen, and the whole thing was thought to be spurred by an ongoing battle between local tribes and villages, a battle to capitalize on the lucrative tourist trade acting as guides to those who come to walk the trails.
Over the years, and that is something of an understatement. In many places, all that remains of the pathway are rusted metal rails, leaving the most daring no choice but to look straight down at the rocks below rather than at a nice, secure, wooden path. Many of the support beams are rusted through, and in some places, there's no choice but to climb, carefully, along the side of the mountain. Even where the path remains, holes are common, and even without a fear of heights, the view is dizzying. Although it's technically illegal to walk there, trespassers face a heavy fine. It's remained a popular destination, so popular that money is being sunk into extensive repairs. The hope is that when the walkway reopens, it's not only still popular but much safer. It's a matter have one of the most breathtaking views of Ireland, looking out over the rough Atlantic Ocean. Its rugged beauty is unobstructed by things such as safety rails, but the potential dangers are much greater than that. Not far from the parking lot is the fence of metal visible center, with paved walkways, and stone steps, and edged by stone walls covered with signs warning people to stay off the walls. But the walking trail stands up along the top of the cliffs, and becomes something much more than unpredictable winds, relentless and deeply unpredictable rains coupled with steep sections of the path, loose gravel, and smooth stone that it's not your normal walking in the park lot in 2006. One woman was walking along the top of the cliffs when they struck her and down at the bottom, while other deaths happened quite on purpose. In 2007, a 26-year-old mother took her 4-year-old son with her when she jumped off the 180-meter, 600 feet cliff. This led to discussions over the implementation of policies directed not only toward warning people of the dangers of the site, but also putting plans in place to help those who go to the cliffs with intentions of jumping. 2010 brought the focus on two natural dangers presented by the cliffs, when a huge chunk of an upper ledge fell into the ocean. Acapulco is a name that has been synonymous with one of the most relaxing, luxurious vacation spots that Americans can easily get to. Beaches, nice weather, huge city
also no public information that details just where there's the highest concentration of law enforcement patrols, or just where the murders happen. In spite of assurances, stories still pepper the press with some pretty dark happenings on the beachfront paradise, including an incident in 2013 which saw the rape of 6 women on vacation. Afterward, Acapulco's mayor stated that it happens anywhere in the world, which is a pretty cold statement to make, anywhere in the world.